Can you believe it's been 20 years since Kidulthood hit cinemas? It dropped on the 3rd of March 2006. Yes, that's how I looked like in 2006. Don't roast me in the comments. You know, pink polo shirts was the thing because of Kanye West. My name's Moses Ssebandeke. I'm a filmmaker from South London, and my short film, Panspermia, will be coming out soon. But if you want to be the first to watch it, please sign up to the mailing list for bio. Kidulthood follows 2 days in West London after a classmate's suicide leads to kids getting the day off school. And we track this group of teens as things spiral through violence, sex, drugs, bullying, and survival. Writer of the film, Noel Clarke, wrote it years before it got made, around 99 to 2000. He said it was inspired by films like Boys in the Hood, Kids, and Clerks. The second fact, it was made on a budget of about £560,000. And they filmed it in the actual areas of West London, so around Ladbroke Grove, Notting Hill, W11. And the soundtrack actually kind of aligns to the kind of ascension of UK music at the time, especially grime. So you had names like Dizzy Rascal and Lethal B in the soundtrack as well. So it really takes you back to that particular time period. And essentially, this film created a new genre that I like to call Roadploitation. So a play on words of blaxploitation. It was a similar thing where one financially successful film comes out. You get a lot of films getting made and produced. Some good, some bad, some ugly. But what was interesting is just like you can see, like before Kidulthood, you maybe had the film Bullet Boy, which I think is an underrated gem, but that existed more in kind of like the traditional art house British cinema arena that kind of obviously came from the DNA of films made by the likes of Mike Leigh or Ken Loach. So that real kitchen sink drama kind of film, where Kidulthood definitely had a very distinctive feel to it in terms of British cinema, especially in the late noughties and throughout the 2010s. So yeah, you see different types of films, and I do feel that if Kidulthood didn't come out and was not successful, you wouldn't get films like Attack the Block, or even TV shows like Top Boy, or all the way up to films like Supercell. This film was very successful. The director, Manish Huda, went on to win a Douglas Hickox Award at the British Independent Film Awards. And I do understand these days people have this argument how these films promote a negative stereotype, which there's some points where I agree, especially when these seem like the only films that were getting made with a mostly black cast. It did become like, oh, why are they only making these type of films? But it did provide opportunities for Black and working class filmmakers to be able to tell the stories about the places that they come from. So that's an interesting aspect as well. So I'd like to kind of continue that conversation. Do you think Kidulthood's influence is positive or negative?